I think I actually reacted to a Tinie Tempah tune when we did the Does It Still Bang series ages ago, which was kind of looking back at tunes that used to get played on Channel U back in the day. Again, for those that aren't aware, Channel U was a channel here in the UK that used to play sort of UK grime and UK rap and UK hip-hop, and it was a thing that a lot of us as youngers kind of gravitated towards because we got to see the people that we were listening to in our headphones actually on telly, and it was always kind of a cool thing to see. But yeah, this it's going to be interesting to see this. Tinie Tempah's such an interesting character, man. I always feel like he could have done so much more, but then he's got tunes that are all sitting on like 15, 16 million, so he clearly has absolutely slapped it. I don't know how relevant he currently is. I don't know if he's currently active or anything like that, but yeah, it's an interesting one, definitely. Right then, people, if you are locking in, please make sure you are hitting that like button on the side of the page. Every single like we get on the video encourages more people to come and watch, so we can actually start to get lots more people into this chat. The aim is, over the course of the next year, to get these live streams up to like a really solid amount. Like, ideally, I want to be hitting like 100, 120 locked in, like at any one time by this time next year, and we can only do that if you guys do get involved. So hit that like button; it makes a massive difference. And yeah, I'm always enjoying myself when I do these ones, so thank you to each and every one of you joining us. As well, let us know where you're locked in from in the chat, people. I really like looking at the kind of global kind of community we're able to kind of look through on this channel. I love doing these live streams more than anything else because we get to have so many different suggestions from so many different kind of areas of sound. I love the fact we're starting to get dancehall suggestions in here as well. It's kind of the sound I grew up listening to. So yeah, this is very much a lot of fun. So we're going to get to this one now. Tinie Tempah, Mamacita featuring Wizkid. An interesting link up. We're going to listen to about 2.5 minutes of this one. Let's go. What on earth is going on? Okay. Okay. This is a very different direction from Wiz. Can't believe I've never heard this. So yeah, this one came out in 2016. Tinie Tempah and Mamacita with Wizkid. Tinie Tempah, Mamacita with Wizkid, sorry. 16 million views over the course of the live. This has been racking up 4 million views, 3 million views roughly a year. And I've never heard it. This is crazy. Like, this is a tune I feel I should have heard. I didn't even know this existed until I started seeing it suggested in the chat. How are we feeling about this one, people? Have you heard this one before? How are we feeling?
I like your style. I like your style.
Yeah. Very UK. Those drums are so like bougie.
You know I love it, baby, no way. Yo, my, you know I like the way you rotate. Close ties, Copacabana, ring your Dolce. All lies is on my lady, but it's okay. I know why. You're super wavy, baby. Oh, baby, you're my cup of tea, and I really wanna be.
I'm getting very much sort of like Sunset Miami American hip hop vibes. I'm trying to think of like the groups that were the names just aren't jumping into my head. But this is according to Dominic Andrews, I believe this was before we started transitioning into the smooth vibes. I can definitely see that. And I think this like Jules Santana, that sort of sound. But I'm just getting like Miami, like Florida. That's the sort of area of sound I'm getting off this one. Very kind of bright sunset kind of vibes. This is cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. And again, I've never been the biggest fan of Tinie Tempah. Like, for me, Tinie Tempah is wifey rhythm. Like, that's Tinie Tempah for me, and like Pass Out. That's Tinie Tempah in my world. But seeing this is really cool, man. It is kind of cool.
In your company, any good thing coming is gonna come to me when I pop.
The little dips into the American accent do kind of jar me, though, I can't lie. From Tinie.
Don't believe it, and haters gonna dislike. Cheesy like Chris, like tripping, this is sick life. Now I'm singing this like, oh, Mamacita, come let's get more familiar. I like your style, I like your style. Hey, Mamacita.
It is a bop, though, isn't it? Throw a little jive out to this one, definitely. Yeah, man. I'm going to add this to my classics playlist. This is fun. Out to, I hope he's still in the chat because we finally got around to doing this one. Out to Steve-O for suggesting this one, Steve009. If you are in the chat, do let us know. Let us know if you're enjoying. It's a bit of a banger. I can't lie. You know what? I always love hearing those kind of sort of South American horns, like almost kind of Mexican, sort of Colombian sort of style, Latin horns. For me, that is the best type of horns. I really like these big kind of almost mariachi sounding kind of melodies. I think Wizkid sounds really clean over this as well. There's a lot less kind of focus on kind of raspiness in his voice. It's more about just hitting the notes and hitting the notation. Not that much kind of electronic editing going on. Obviously, I'm assuming there's a little bit of pitch correction, but there's nothing that's like creatively electronic about it. Definitely works though, man. I'm a big fan of this. Out to man like Steve-O for consistently suggesting this one, because we would have missed it otherwise. Big up you.
Yeah, we grew up learning things the hard way. Close ties, you only make it if you go free. Don't die, remember starting up my own wave. Won't lie, I used to bust it, baby, no train, no sky. Now when you bust it, baby, throw shade on those guys. You know I like you back in no way. Oh, nine, you used to call me on my house phone. Late night, my mom
Out to Joey saying Will Smith Miami. I'm definitely getting Will Smith Miami vibes. Like, I'm definitely getting Will Smith vibes in general, man. Like, it's weird. On a side note, has anyone seen the Will Smith series on Disney Plus, the nature one? It's mental. One of the craziest things I've watched in recent times. I've watched the first 2 episodes where he goes to Peru. I think it might be Peru, or no, it's not Peru. It's somewhere off the coast of South America, I think. And he goes into a volcano, and then the second one he goes to the bottom of the ocean in like a little pod. And some of the camera work on it is absolutely crazy. Just a side note, because Will Smith's name's popped up, and that's what I'm associating with him at the moment. But yeah, go and check that series out if you haven't already, and if you've got Disney Plus.
But it's okay, it's your time. Protect, believe my baby. Baby, you're my cup of tea, and I really wanna be in your company, cause the whole industry is trying to
so UK, isn't it?
Pictures on the gram, say some for me. Hotter than 81 degrees, yeah. None of them girls got nothing on your steez, yeah. And haters hitting dislike, smiley with a kiss like, scrolling through your pics like, got me singing this like, oh, Mamacita, come let's get more familiar.
I can imagine this doing well in the clubs, man. We are going to leave it there, though. I think I've had enough of that one. I feel like I shouldn't enjoy this one as much as I do, because it's so typically cliche in the way that it's like a UK sound. It's got an international kind of hook on it, and then it's got these big kind of very kind of classic sounding, almost mariachi horns on it as well. It's so typically UK, kind of picking and choosing different elements. You always hear it once every couple of years in the UK. There's a tune like this that does crazy. But there we go.
Them sounding so good right now. My they're sounding a bright and town. Press, place. Who's the boss man?
Yo, this is Skepsis and you're listening to CubReacts.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.